In a world where limits are accepted, there are those who refuse them. Those who believe speed is not reckless, but disciplined. That precision is not obsession, but purpose. This is the story of a name whispered in elite circles. A name born not from luxury salons, but from racetracks soaked in courage and ambition. McLaren was never created to impress everyone. It was created for those who chase perfection, even when perfection feels unreachable. This is not just the history of a car brand. This is the story of speed as a philosophy. This is McLaren. Bruce McLaren was not born into luxury. He was born into curiosity. As a child in New Zealand, he spent his days listening to engines, learning how machines breathed, how they responded to care, patience, and understanding. He was small in stature, but massive in vision. Racing was not about fame for Bruce. It was about learning. Every lap was a lesson. Every failure was information. He believed that lighter was better, smarter was faster, and innovation was the only way forward. Bruce McLaren did not want to follow racing history. He wanted to rewrite it, and that mindset became the soul of McLaren. In the early 1960s, Bruce McLaren founded his own racing team. It was a bold decision. Resources were limited. Competition was brutal. Failure was always close. But McLaren racing was different. Every car was treated as a problem to solve. Every race was a laboratory. Every second mattered. Soon, victories followed, then championships, then respect. McLaren became a force in Formula One, not because it was loud, but because it was precise. The racetrack became McLaren's classroom, and racing DNA became its greatest asset. This obsession with performance would later define its idea of luxury. For decades, McLaren ruled circuits. But a question remained. What if racing intelligence could live on the road? Not softened, not diluted, but translated. McLaren did not want to build grand tourers. It did not want comfort without purpose. It wanted to create road cars that felt alive, connected, engineered with the same discipline as race machines. Luxury for McLaren would mean engineering honesty, and that belief would soon change the world forever. In the early 1990s, McLaren did something no one expected. It built the McLaren F1. No marketing gimmicks, no compromises. A naturally aspirated V12, carbon fiber monocoque, central driving position. It was lighter, faster, smarter. The McLaren F1 became the fastest road car on Earth. But speed was not the headline. The philosophy was. This car proved that luxury did not need excess. It needed excellence. The McLaren F1 didn't chase trends. It created legends. Even decades later, its name commands reverence. It didn't just raise the bar, it became the bar. After the F1, silence followed. But beneath the surface, McLaren was preparing its return. The MP412C arrived quietly and changed everything. Carbon fiber became standard. Technology became invisible. Performance became effortless. Then came the 720S, a car that bent reality, faster than expectations, sharper than rivals. The 765LT pushed further. Less weight, more aggression, no apologies. And the P1, a hybrid hypercar that proved sustainability and savagery, could coexist. Modern McLarens are not designed to impress crowds. They are designed to satisfy drivers. This is performance luxury in its purest form. McLaren does not define luxury by softness. It defines it by precision. Every gram removed is intentional. Every surface serves a purpose. Every decision is engineered. Luxury here is control. It is clarity. It is confidence at speed. McLaren ownership is not about status symbols. It is about belonging to a mindset. A mindset that values mastery over attention, performance over noise, purpose over excess. This is luxury for those who understand restraint. Ferrari speaks in passion. Lamborghini shouts in drama. McLaren whispers in precision. Where others celebrate heritage, McLaren celebrates progress. Where others sell emotion, McLaren sells understanding. It is not better. It is different. And that difference is exactly why it exists. Today, McLaren stands as a symbol of disciplined ambition, facing challenges, adapting to change, innovating without losing its soul. Electric futures, hybrid evolution, new forms of speed. But one thing remains unchanged. McLaren will never chase comfort at the cost of character. The future will be lighter, smarter, sharper, just as Bruce McLaren imagined. McLaren is not just a brand, it is a reminder that greatness is built, not inherited. That speed is earned, not given. That limits exist only to be challenged. Bruce McLaren once believed that perfection was always one lap away. That belief lives on, in carbon fiber, in innovation, in silence before acceleration. McLaren is for those who refuse limits, for dreamers who think in seconds, for achievers who value precision. This is not the end of McLaren's story. It is simply the next lap.